Hi, my name is Keith Mazza. Most of you know me as Sifu Keith. Welcome to our channel.
Hey everybody, Sifu Keith here, and today's new and exciting video will be on parallel hand Chi Sao, how to attack using the Lao Sao, and then going over several different techniques for counter. But before we get there, I need you to click the buttons to like and subscribe, and click the bell to always, so you'll be kept up with our latest videos. Remember to train daily, to train hard. Have a great day.
Level 5, parallel hand Chi Sao. Just like the cross hand Chi Sao, you want to build on it. It's okay to do static Kung Fu or the mantra of Kung Fu. You're just dealing with one. But as you progress, you need to get into combinations 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So here we're just going to build on this slowly. Coming through, opposite side. Here I'm moving from inside to outside. Lao Sao, Jut Sao, Chun Sao, Lop and Punch. Start with your partner doing things slow, but remember also, at this time when I leave, his energy should be coming in. So make sure your Wu is up, okay? So again from here, Lao Sao, Jut Sao, Chun Sao, Lop and Punch. And then a pre-contact application to this comes right out as Silam Tao. I'm parallel with Keith. I throw a straight punch, he gives me force. I just move around and apply the same technique. So back to the Chi Sao technique, Lao Sao, Jut Sao, Chun Sao, Lop and Punch. So now let's take a counter to what we had just done. So here, Keith's on the inside, he moves outside. Lao, Jut, Chun. Touch one hand, look at the other. As I see that punch coming in, I'm going to step off the line to Bong Sao, and then Lop Sao and Punch. So let's take a moment. Where do you see this? Well, we did this in the earlier levels. Scoop from front stance to neutral with Bong Sao, right? Scoop to lead punch, scoop to neutral Bong Sao, and then you have it where? In the Chum Kyu form. The release in the Chum Kyu form. So, from here he moves outside, feel it, I adjust, and I strike. Deal with the punch, step outside and strike, and one more time. Release Lao Jut, Bong Sao, Lop Sao Punch. Let's look at several ways to counter this now. Let's move on through. So we countered it with Bong Sao. Let's look at the Chun Sao. So, same technique. He's moving from inside to outside. His Chun Sao, when his straight punch comes in, I'm going to counter his straight punch with a Chun Sao. And just move outside, Lop Sao and Punch. Moves inside, coming through, Chun Sao, Lop Sao Punch. Lao Jut, Chun Lop and Punch. One more. Lao Jut, Chun Sao, Lop Sao and Punch. So here, let's utilize the Toi Pak from the Silam Tao form. So again, taking off the Lao, touch one hand, look at the other, I'm going to step across, and I'm moving away from that hand. And we'll talk about that hand coming in a moment. Just dealing with this, I use the Toi Pak, and I take my body and I step in. Remember, this is a ball and socket joint. As long as the elbow is behind the shoulder, there's no power here. You can follow up later with arm bars, wraps, and sweeps. So again, from here, coming through Lao Jut, I come through with a Pak and I step. Your interruption in there at any given point, right? He's moving around, Lao Jut is from this punch, he throws that shot. Then I have to interrupt any which way. So remember your golden rule, touch one hand, look at the other. When both hands are in contact, your Chi Sao takes over, and you can determine which the active hand is. So let's look at it one more time. Lao Jut Chun, I visualize, I see this here, I step away from that hand, keeping it off my body, and I strike. Let's just take one more application, because at level 5, you should be at set 5 of the Wind Dummy from here. So let's just look at it. We're going to utilize the Yun Sao into the Wu Dip Journal, Wu Dip Butterfly Palms, okay? So from here again, the same thing, moving from inside to outside. When he takes that punch, take a little step back and apply the Yun Sao. Now right from here, we'll deal with that again for interruption. I'm going to step slightly to my right here, and I'm going to attack, and this is where my Chi Sao comes in. I learn to feel if his arm starts coming up, I can interrupt it from there, okay? So from here, Lao Jut Chun, come back Hyun to Wu Dip Journey. One more time. Lao Jut Chun, Coming in, and he fires, you can pick up set 5 again from here and utilize the Wu Tip turn, right? So coming around, coming through, I come in, he fires another shot, coming through, check, here, and over. Back to the first technique. Lao Jut Chun, I come in, I cover, stepping to the outside, strike to the body, strike to the head. Wu Dip Turn, butterfly palm. So moving on with the level 5, parallel arm chi sao. So we had used the Lao Sao Jut Sao to attack. Now we're going to do it with somebody who tries to counter it. So we're going to start from here. And as I move outside to Lao Jut, you're not always dealing with Kung Fu people. He's going to throw an overhand right. So with that, you can come in and attack with a Lap Sao. And I want to adjust my feet here because if you stand there like this is going to come and crush your face. So again, from here, as I Lao and I Jut, I want to take a release step and cover that with my Lap Sao and strike, come over the top, Pak Sao punch. Again, moving inside to outside, Lao Sao Jut, Lap punch, move outside. Lao Sao, Jut Sao, Lap Sao, Gan Sao, Pak Sao punch.
And don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and share buttons. And when you hit the subscribe button, please hit the bell notification to all so we can let you know as soon as we put out a new video. And we want you to know that we're here for you. So leave your comments below. We're going to get back to each and every one of you to make sure your questions get answered.
And once again, thank you. We look forward to being your all things Wing Chun and more for many years to come.